is going well. As you can see here, we got a special Valentine's weekend or week gift login reward. So that's cool, I guess. Oh jeez, do I have to clear this for everybody now? Please tell me I don't. Really don't want to. Okay, cool. I only had to clear it for the one player. Oh, that's cool. They've even got a little thing for it there. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Not gonna buy it, but that's cool. Alright, as always, give me a moment. I have to try and pull this up on my PC on the side here to try and get it to where I can view the live chat, because I'm assuming PP's already here. Might not be, but that's my assumption. There we go. Pulled up nice and smoothly. Took it a few seconds, but it got there. Hey, PP isn't here. Alright, well, new game mode available. Apex Duos. Ooh, ends in 6 days. Due to the fact that I cannot communicate with my teammates because I'm communicating with you guys, and I don't want, you know, to just like disturb a bunch of random players, I think I'm just going to go into regular games, not play duos, because duos really requires communication, and with me talking to you guys and not them, I wouldn't have that communication, you know, just kind of how that works. Let's see, he plays 2 games as Mirage and deal 250 damage in a single match. So we're going to switch it up to Mirage. I hate playing Mirage, so this is going to be some terrible gameplay, but I got to try and get my daily challenges done because I usually only play this game while I'm streaming it. So yeah. Also, another thing I need to do is I need to trim up my video clips. I realized I haven't done that yet. There's a bunch of videos, like every time I have a really good match, not even a really good match, every time I have a match that is, like, I win, and I win with, like, a decent amount of damage, like, you know, in the 1,000 range, I'll usually clip it and make it into a video. Or, like, there's one that I clipped the other day where I have 3 wins in a row. So, you know, stuff like that I try and clip, and then I need to, whenever it clips on PS4, it saves the last hour worth of footage, so I have to go back and trim all that up. Basically I have to go back and make it to where, like, you know, instead of an hour worth of video, it's like a 20-minute video or a 15-minute video based on the length of the win that I usually do. I'm doing this because of the fact that whenever I go on vacation, I won't obviously have my PS4 or my PC. So the only way I can release content during that period is either to record content that I want to release during that period and release it then, or, oh jeez. Oh, I didn't expect him to get a gun out of that. Oh, that was a separate enemy.
Opening fire.
I was hoping he didn't see me, because I didn't see myself become uninvisible anymore. But yeah, no, the only way I can release content during that period, though, is to release pre-recorded videos that are already uploaded to my channel, log into my channel, and click from private to public. That's really the only way I can release content during that period of time, realistically. So I need to go ahead and do that. I think I trimmed up, like, I don't know, I want to say I trimmed up, like, 5 videos. The thing is like, not only does it take time to find the actual clip that you want, because you're looking through an hour worth of video footage for like a 20 to 15 minute segment of time, so it takes a little bit of time to remember, you know, where the good footage is, what was cool about it and all that. Then you have to actually trim it to what you want, and then you have to wait for the PS4 to actually do it. So that takes a little while, and then once it trims it, which takes a little while, it has to, like, basically re-download the same footage for some reason. And so it takes, like, the whole thing, I think it probably takes me like 30 minutes to trim up on PS4 an hour into one video. So it takes a little bit of time. And also, not to mention, usually when I'm on my PS4 to do this, I have a bunch of people sending me invites the whole time, so I kind of just, like, ADHD and not really caring too much makes me like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, this guy's a jerk. Okay. You can literally climb up the side of the wall and have gotten to where he needed to save me, but this guy apparently does not want to play on a team. Apparently he just wants to go for the solo dubs. That's what he wants to do. Oh, okay, this is what they're actually releasing right now for the Apex thing. Valentines. Okay, cool. Let's see what we get from this here little Apex pack. If I could talk, that would help. But yeah, no, it just takes a little bit of time, and I tend to get distracted, so I don't get it all done when I should. But I think I trimmed. The other problem is too, I forgot about this, is that there's no way to indicate what you have and haven't like used. So for instance, the only way is if it's been uploaded. So for instance, I could end up trimming the same hour-long video twice and not know it, and then I have 2 videos of the same time frame. That's usually how I know, is I have 2 videos of the exact same time frame, and I'm like, oh, okay, that was probably the same one. And yeah, the only way to indicate is if it's been uploaded already. And the problem is so that's just the 30-minute time frame of what I'm talking about. Is specifically whenever I'm talking about trimming the video to get it to where it's a 20 to 15-minute video. If I go to upload it, uploading it because of how slow my PS4 is could take another half hour. So basically what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to trim all the videos, and then one of these days I'm just going to have to go on and upload, and spend probably 5 to 6 hours just waiting on it to upload. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably, you know, find something that I want to do on my PC for a while. The problem is too is that, like, well, actually no, I'll have to switch it to a different monitor, and I'll just do stuff on my PC and have it switch to the TV, have my PS4 switch to the TV during that period of time, because frames per second don't really matter whenever I'm doing it. So yeah, I'll probably, I gotta do that. So I probably, honestly, got another, probably 7 to 8 hours worth of trimming to get out to you guys, like, 15 videos, and that's it. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of time because of how slow this PS4 is. Which is why, honestly, after... What are you doing, man? Honestly, after... Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm going over here. Which is why, honestly, once I'm done playing Apex Legends on the PS4 and Path of Exile, I'll probably stop playing on the PS4 completely. Because, I mean, I've got a PC now, and the games are just so much better on the PC. Okay, of course he got the L-Star. Oh, and the other teammate just left. That's wonderful. That's cool. Alright, I'm just gonna chill here. My teammate's dead. Hello, I'm 5 minutes late. Yep, you are. It's all good, PP, though. You're good. I've not been having such good games anyway, so sorry, dude. I am still business test I have tomorrow. Oh, okay. You're just going over it a little bit. Oh, jeez, we got another Apex pack. Ah, that's good though, man. You gotta study. Don't worry about catching videos. You gotta study for that stuff, man. Nothing but garbage from all of these Apex packs. Let's go here. What did I get here? I don't remember getting a frame. Oh, I got a frame from the Battle Pass. That's what I got. I was like, I don't remember getting anything. Let's go here. Yeah, no. Alright. And all that stuff's lagged out. Cool. So, we got our things out of the way for Mirage, I think. What are all my dailies here? Play 12 games. That should be able to happen at the rate the games have been going so far. And deal 200 damage, 250 damage in a single match. Alright, so we can switch back to a character I actually want to play, like Octane. Cool. Let's do that. But hey, am I always first? It seems like it, Mr. PP. It does seem like you are always first, at least as of lately. So how's your day? No technology issues for you, I hope. I mean, not really, but kind of. There's nothing specifically my fault that I'm having technology issues with. The thing I'm having technology issues with is that I play Raid Shadow Legends, and it's just been, I mean, for lack of, there's literally no other way to say it other than it's just been a complete and utter shitstorm. It's just been garbage, the whole update. It seems like the game might be dying. Because 90% of the player base already, you don't pay attention to the Raid Shadow Legends culture, but basically there was this whole controversy where they the whole premise of the game is that you play with the characters you have. To get the characters you want, you have to gamble, and it's an extremely unlikely chance that you'll get in a legendary in general. But then if there's a specific legendary you need to complete a specific type of content, you're really not going to get it. Like, it takes tons and tons of money or tons and tons of time to get any chance of getting any of that stuff. Problem is that some kid complained on the internet, and he was a streamer, and he had spent, like, his account, he's just spent tens of thousands of dollars on this game and didn't have a specific hero that he wanted. And he complained, and they gave it to him. And so that was already creating controversy, but then to add on top of that, this update has just been bad. So there's a lot of people probably quitting the game right now. So if you want to get into this game, which I could see why you wouldn't want to, but if you do, you can probably get a really good account that somebody has spent multiple thousands of dollars on, and you can probably get it for a darn good deal, because chances are that people are going to be trying to get any amount of money back they can from the game. Yeah, I know there's an enemy over there. That's why you shouldn't have landed over there. And also our teammate disconnected, so if you disconnect, I swear, better not disconnect. The other guy disconnected. Don't be a jerk like he was. And he disconnected. Cool. You gotta love playing with randoms, you know? It's just the most fun you could possibly have playing this game, is playing with randoms. Alright, 1 second and I'll get back to your comment. I'll find a corner to crouch in because I've got really nothing better to do at this point with these garbage teammates that I've got right now. We'll go there. Gonna find a corner to hide in, and then we'll get back to it. Some loot, and yeah, 1 second, PP, and I'll read your comment. Don't worry. I will be there momentarily. I'm just gonna try and find some loot, go hide in a corner for a minute, and then I will be back. I would love to find a triple take, actually. I just realized how good a loot I have for it. Well, that's where they were. I was like, I knew they were running around. I just didn't know quite where they were. Alright, let's go ahead and go to here. That is just a better gun. Switch here for close range and book it to the ring. Alright. I tried to read your comment, but I got distracted. Too ADHD right now. But yeah, no, today's been an okay day. I woke up late. I've been sleeping in way later lately. I don't know. I think it's because my body's like trying to recover. Because I've been doing these exercises at home that they've been telling me to do for physical therapy. And I finally found an exercise that I can do without a whole lot of pain. Like, it's the first time I've been able to fatigue a muscle without pain in that area for a long time. So because of that, it's kind of got me pumped up. So I've been doing it a lot. And I think my body's just kind of like trying to recover. And the fact that like, oh snap, we're actually working out again. So I think that's what it is. But yeah, because of that, I've been staying up until like last night, for instance. I think I went to bed at like 4 in the morning, probably watched memes and stuff for about an hour after that, and then I woke up today at like 1 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, it might have even been later than 4, but I don't really know. I spent a lot of time watching memes while I was in the bed, watching memes and GIFs. So yeah. Let's grab some more light ammo while we're here. We were almost full. I probably should have picked up another stack, but oh well. Nothing there. Oh, jeez. They realized I was there. They definitely realized. Okay. This is a bad idea, seeing as how I'm by myself. But oh well. Oh jeez. Why would you know I'm still here? No. Why couldn't you have left me alone for a minute and pretended like I kept running? I should have kept running if I would have thought he was gonna. I thought he would have thought I kept running because most octanes, whenever they get hit like that, they're gonna just run, you know? That's what I thought he would have thought I was gonna do, but if I would have pressed the syringe to make him think that's what I was doing, then I would have been making noise and he would 100% would have known I was there, so. I don't know. Bad plays. It's whatever. We're gonna go ahead and load up in this match, but I'm gonna go ahead and read what you guys, or well, basically what Mr. PP is saying here. We were learning about Apex Legends. Guess what? In geography, we were learning about Apex Legends. Oh, okay, that's cool. Gamble. This is why I never click on those damn Raid Shadow Legends cringe, cringe as. Nah, it's gambling. I mean, it's still. Don't get me wrong. It's still a fun game. It's just not fun now at this point because, like, I was decently competitive at Raid Shadow Legends, but then there was a bug for a long time where basically, like, to compete with the people that were able to exploit this bug, you would have to spend about $500 a day, and that's if they're not spending money on the game. So you're talking about, like, I mean, realistically, the average player probably spends like $1,000 a month. So then you're talking about also $500 a day on top of that. So you're talking about they're getting that $500 a day for free, and you're having to pay $1,000 plus $500 a day just to keep up with them if you can't exploit the same bug that they are. That's what I'm saying, basically. So yeah, no, it's just it's a bad thing to have happen, but the problem is that now the whole player base knows about it, but the whole player base has only known about it for about 2 months, and the exploit has been going on for 6 months. So, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. It's just dirty, what they're doing. Like, just, if they're gonna let it happen, just let everybody be able to do it, and I mean, not like, you know, not fix it now after this long of a period of time, because now all the people that couldn't get to the exploit in time are just now finding out about it, which I highly doubt. But if there are people that are doing that, they're going to feel super cheated, because basically now it's impossible for them to compete. There's almost nobody who's spending $500 a day on this game. Sorry, it feels like somebody's in the house. 1 second. Yeah, well, yeah, 1 second, guys. Feels like somebody's in the house. Hello? Hello?
I am down, but alive. Hostile close. Making let's go contact with target.
You and me now. Pony up. Reloading. Dusted the last one. Hey, got our squad mate's banner.
Maybe it was just a helicopter or something, I don't know. But there was definitely vibrations going on in the house, which, based off of the way this house is built, usually you can feel it when people are walking around, so, you know. We'll have to see. Hopefully there's nobody in the house. That would suck. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the game here. Alright. I am missing your comments, but my teammates are dying, so I'm gonna go over here and try and help out. Oh, they're going for the resi, dang. good, smart plays, I'll give you that.
Taking fire.
Oh, no, no, why didn't I stand up and run? Dang it. Ah, come on. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, let me go back. Ads. I don't waste money on games like Raid Shadow Legends, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I spend a little bit of money. I didn't spend as much as nearly a lot. I mean, basically, the group of guys that I'm talking to right now have most of them, almost all of them. Like, I haven't. I've probably spent close to $1,000 on this game. Almost everybody that I talk to that plays this game seriously on the level that I play it, and that's bad because they're on the level that I play. That's the funny thing. Hey, what's going on, Army? But yeah, they're playing on the level that I play, and they've spent 10 grand. I spent about $1,000 getting there. Given my luck's awful, but I've spent way more time than they have playing the game. So, but yeah, most people have spent 10 grand on this game that I've talked to. There's several guys that have told me they've spent 20,000 on this game. So, because of that, you know, it's one of those things that it's like, I mean, you've got to spend a little bit of money to stay competitive, which I have, obviously. I mean, $1,000 is a lot of money, but it's one of those things that it's like, you know, you just can't compete with somebody getting $500 a day for free. Like, it's just not, it's not possible to compete with that. Alright, speaking of money, I'm on a mini test, and its poopy question is asking which of the following is not one of the principles of the Customer Rights Act of 2015. That would be a law in your country, so I have no idea. Let's go ahead and ready up, I guess, while I'm reading through your comments here. All of these applicable answers are all part of the freaking act. Yeah, that's usually what they do to you. As far as I know, yeah. I can't wait for hell to end on Friday, aka Valentine's Day. This is the last day of hell for the week. Yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day is not that bad if you've got a girlfriend. I mean, even if you don't got a girlfriend, you just saved a bunch of money. So, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal to me. I don't see why you'd hate Valentine's Day that much, but okay. But I'm still lonely yet again on another Valentine's Day. Hey, man, like I said, you just saved a lot of money, so, yeah, don't feel too bad. Hello, kitty cat. Yes, I know you're there, and yes, I can feel you licking my leg. You weirdo. Oh, man. Nice. I got 10 through 9 in the little quiz. Nice. That's not bad. You know, getting a 90. That's not too bad. So basically, Raid Shadow Legends is wasting thousands of dollars. Well, for me, it was wasting about $1,000, and I've still got like $100. Basically, the way I control the way I budget on a game is I've never put my credit card on my iPhone. That way, just in case it ever get hacked, you know, all that kind of stuff. Not only that, but if I don't give them away, like if you got hacked and your credit card is tied to your iTunes account, theoretically they could go in and just buy a bunch of stuff on iTunes and you'd lose a lot of money. So what I've always done is I bought iTunes gift cards, and that also allows me to budget, because I'm just like, okay, I'll go buy a $50 iTunes gift card, and, you know, once I spend that $50, I'm out of money. So I have actually two $50 iTunes gift cards sitting here in my house that I just still have yet to use. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. But yeah, I've still yet to use that $100, because it's one of those things that it's like, it's hard to justify spending money on the game at this point, because of the fact that, like, no amount of money I would be willing to spend would allow me to catch back up with those people that have been exploiting the game for this long. So it's kind of, it's ruined the chance of me spending any large sum of money on this game. Not only has it ruined that, but it's also kind of ruined the game in and of itself because of, like, all the bad decisions and the bad updates. It's just, it's a fun game. It's just, a game you can't take serious unless you're going to be willing to spend unless you're willing to spend at least $50,000 at this point. Like if you started a new account today and you wanted to be competitive in that game, even as competitive as I am at this point, and I'm not as competitive as I used to be, you'd probably have to spend $30,000 to $50,000. Honestly, if you wanted to catch up today, the day you started, that's probably what you'd have to do, and it'd still take you at least a little bit of time. It's just you would be able to do it way faster. You could probably catch up in about a week to where I am if you spent that amount of money. So, good lord. Let's go. I grew around 0.5 inches in 2 months. Nice. That's cool. I'm not growing anymore at all, so I'm at 25, the theoretical age limit where you just stop growing, so, yeah, I'm probably not going to grow anymore. Also, not to mention, I've treated my body like trash through the years, so my growth plates are probably halfway destroyed, not by use, but by injury and all the other stupid stuff I've done. Klepper, did someone break into your house? I don't know. I felt like 2 definitive shakes in the house below me, which, again, usually the only time you feel that is when somebody's walking around, and not like walking around, like, the steps are really loud. So I didn't hear anybody coming up the steps, but I also had the door closed. And usually the only time I feel vibrates is when somebody's in very specific spots on the floor below me. So that would be the only way I would think it was that. And the other problem is that because multiple people live here and have lived here, there's a code to get into the house. So they might not have broken in, they might have just used the code. And it could be somebody that's not supposed to be in here, but they used a code to get in here, so they didn't break in, they just used a code that they had to get in. You know, it's kind of one of those things, but, you know, with me having what I have in this house, I'm going to be protecting my stuff, if that makes any sense. What if there is uninvited guests in your house? Depends on the position in which they take. If they appear to be hostile, I will respond equally. If they are not, then I'll just call the cops and get them escorted out of my house. That's what'll happen. Even if there's somebody that, you know, is, well, if it's somebody that I know, like I know, and you know, they're okay to be here, I'll just call and ask somebody that, like, if it's somebody that knows somebody else and it's somebody that I know is okay to be here, then I'll call the person that, you know, gave them that ability and say, you know, did you approve them coming over right now to do whatever they're doing? If they said no, then I'll call the cops. If they say yes, then, you know, I'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, as far as I know, I'm supposed to be here alone right now, and so yeah, if somebody's here, you know, it's not gonna be a pleasant situation. Let's just say that. Oh, there's somebody else here. There's someone else in the house. Alright, let me grab here, grab here, grab here, grab here, and grab here. Alright. So I'm basically only a close range fighter right now. Got her.
That one's out for the count.
Good kid.
Oh, there's somebody else down here.
Listen up, I'm reload. Last one down.
Ooh, an R99. I kind of want to pick that up, not gonna lie. But, I mean, nah, I shouldn't pick it up. I want to, but I shouldn't. Just go here. Grenade! Grenade! Grenades! Ow!
Ooh, that hurt.
Alright. 1 second and I'll read your comments, guys. Sorry. Let's go ahead and reload. Oh, jeez, what? Oh, there's another one. No. It's a full squad. Anyways, okay. Hello. And then, is it dark? Are you home alone? Question mark. Dude, do you think some uninvited came to your house? It's not dark. It's kind of like the middle of the... Well, it's not really the middle of the day because it gets dark so early right now. But it's not dark. It's fairly easy. It's fairly easy to see people, and it's not like late or anything. But yeah. And then hey Army, 20k on Raid Shadow Legends, mate. You could have a decent car with that money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And that's the thing. That's not considered like a super high spender. That's considered like somebody who's competitive at this point. So, you know, it's pretty bad. There are people that have been exploiting. I mean, think about it this way. To compete with somebody that was able to do that exploit, you're talking about if they went hard every single day. So $500 a day is approximately what you could earn a day. So $500 times 30 days in a month, because assuming they get this exploit, then you know you're looking at $15,000 in free value every month. So if you wanted to keep up with them and you couldn't exploit the same bug that they're able to exploit because you just don't have the right champions, you would have to spend 15 plus probably a grand that they're spending. So you'd probably have to spend close to $16,000 to compete with those people because of the fact that they have the right champions to exploit this bug. And it's been going on for 6 months. So let's type in that $15,000 times 6. So you would have to have spent, just to keep up with them, if you don't have the champions to do this bug, which I didn't, to keep up with those people, you would have had to have spent $90,000 over the past 6 months to keep up with those people. And things like that make it not competitive anymore. That's the thing. And I mean, and that's why I'm saying they really should have just left it in the game, the exploit in the game, because eventually you can get there to where you can exploit the same bug they are. And that's the thing, is like $90,000 sounds like a lot right now, but if you think about it, $15 a month, that eventually that's going to become irrelevant. In a year, if you're able to exploit the glitch now, that 6 months that they had is really not going to be that big of a difference anymore. That's what I'm saying. By fixing it now, after it's been going on for 6 months, you're fixing it in a way that's making it more advantageous towards them. Because now that $90,000 buffer that they have on everyone else is, I mean, it's, you know, there's no way to compete with that except for spending $90,000, and that's a problem. I mean, and like I said, if they let you do it right now, and then you had a year of exploiting the same bug that they had, that $90,000 difference, you're talking about, you know, times 3. So you're talking about they would have $270,000 in value added to their account by exploiting this glitch for another year, and you would have $180,000 on your account of value. So, you know, in a year, that's, you know, it's just by doing it now, fixing it the way that they're fixing it, they're basically screwing everyone else instead of helping everyone else, if that makes any sense. That's my perspective on it. And then the other thing is that the way that they're exploiting it, if they fixed it in a different way, they could have fixed it in a different way that would have allowed the exploit to still be taken advantage of, but wouldn't have screwed everyone else. Like, they screwed everyone else in 2 ways by doing it the way they're doing it. What they could have done is just allowed it to be in the game, which wouldn't have screwed anybody, because eventually you'd be able to do it yourself. And, like, by doing what they're doing, you have to kill something that is a communal thing that they would have, that everybody has to kill. The problem is that they have to do a lot of damage to do it, and so they screw people out of damage. And so if they would have just fixed that, it would have taken longer for the boss to go down, and then they couldn't have been as efficient at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole other way they should have approached this that they didn't. And the way that they did, basically, they're like, oh, we're making it to where they're not going to get as much value. Yes, but by doing that, now you're screwing everyone else. That's basically my look at it. Like, it's just not, you know, and I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's willing to spend that 90 grand to stay competitive with these people, but I'm not one of them. And I don't know anybody in my own personal life who is one of them. You might be able to find some rich prince in Dubai who's willing to do it, but that's not me. You know, so. And then I have a girlfriend. Good for you, Army. I don't even know if you're here, but I'm glad I'm glad you have a girlfriend. I wouldn't say I have a girlfriend right now so much as I have somebody I do spend quite a bit of time with. But I don't know if I'd call it a girlfriend. And no, we're not having sex, because I know that's usually the next question. No. We just spend a lot of time together and enjoy each other's company in a non-sexual manner. I mean, actually, I wouldn't even say non-sexual. In a non-penetrative sexual way. Let's say that. Let's leave it at that. To be, but yeah, no. Hey, we're top 5 though. I mean, I really don't care about being top 5 because this isn't ranked. So like, the fact that we're a teammate down, I'm just kind of through with this game, to be honest, right now. But this guy saved me, so I guess I should try and help him out at least a little bit. I guess I'm going in this building. And then $20,000 equals $5,000. Yeah, well, and yeah, that's what you're saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's a ridiculous amount of money it would take to be able to compete with these people at this point. If you, and that's what I'm saying. It's just not fair. Like, and I get life isn't fair. I get it. But the thing is like, how can, if you're gonna do that, which, I mean, they have. So, I mean, if you're gonna do that, my thing is that, like, then how do you expect people to want to spend money on your game anymore? You can't really expect people to want to spend money on your game anymore because, like, there's no way for you to be competitive. Like, the average person does not have the money to be competitive in that game anymore. That's the thing. It's like, if they wouldn't have fixed it the way they fixed it, you would have a chance to become competitive at some point if you got the ability to use that exploit. Now you just, there's no way for you to compete. It's just not possible. And that's the thing. It's like, it's, yeah, for their whales, like the people that spend buku's amount of money, like people that would spend that 90,000, it's okay that you fixed it for them. But for the average player, you're hurting them. You're hurting the average player, which, sure, you know, they probably aren't where most of your money is coming from, but they're probably where a decent chunk of the money is coming from. Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming.
We're all ready. Guess I'm running circles for fun.
Contact with target.
Taking fire. Reloading.
No. Oh man, I tried. Hey, what's going on, Croak, ZZ? I have no idea. Smiley Face, what's going on, Smiley Face guy? Can we play Apex Legends? Yeah, for sure. This is my name right here, Klepper Likes Xbox. If you want to send me an invite, go ahead. I like how I was dead for half of that game, and I missed his damage by 130. It's a bit ridiculous. Anyways, you would spend a bloody amount of money. You'd be paid in a job in one enclosed to half a month. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you'd have to be buku wealthy to be able to compete with the spenders. And that's the thing, is like, this is value that they're getting for free. What the actual fun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Okay. I'll wait for you then, Smiley. I'll wait for you. But yeah, that's the name up there. So if you just type that in, you'll be able to send me a friend request, and we can get some games in. But yeah, bro, you would be rumored as having a crush in my school. Yeah, well, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not even a crush. I mean, it's mutual. We both obviously enjoy each other's company. But no, I mean, it's just like, you know, we're not dating technically per se. I mean, it's not an official thing yet. Like, we're not like, are we boyfriend and girlfriend? I don't know. Like, there's been no talk of making it into like a serious relationship, if that makes any sense. In my case, that was very annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, people are gonna spread rumors all the time. That's how it is. But does not happen as much now. Yeah, it sounds like you're, you know, excuse me. You're getting older now, so, you know, people are maturing and, you know, actually starting to be somewhat like adults. I'm assuming is what's happening. And then, alright, I'm coming online. Still waiting on you. Did not see a name here that resembles that. So, you and that girl are sort of just friends? See, that's the thing. um, I wouldn't say we're just friends. There's things that happen that would indicate we are more than friends, but not yet on the level of a relationship, and neither yet on the level of friends with benefits, but like kind of in the middle of that category. Like if you were to create a pie chart with like the 3 bubbles, and it's got certain like overlapping sections, like you got a friends bubble, you got a friends with benefits bubble, and you got a relationship bubble, we're kind of somewhere in the middle there, you know? Like, yeah, you know. Kind of somewhere, like, you know, friends with benefits and relationships share sex. Relationship and friends shares, you know, mental connection, I guess you could say, and then friends with benefits and friends share, like, you know, you enjoy hanging out with each other, and then like all 3 kind of combined in there, but not quite like, you know, into the sex category. You know, we're just kind of like, you know, in that gray area. Not really any, we're not quite friends, we're not quite friends with benefits, we're not quite in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated. It's complicated. We'll just leave it at that. Also, ZZ, I'm getting tired of waiting. I can't send you a requesty. I don't know what to tell you, man. That is not a friend request. That says installed Fortnite version 2.56 update. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start playing a game. If you want to type in your name in the chat, I'll send you a friend request after the stream. I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 15 to 20 minutes at max, anyways. So I mean, you know, if we win this game right here, a win usually takes about 15 minutes. So, you know, I mean, if you want to send me your name, though, I'll write your name down and I'll send you a friend request after this, because I don't want to, because whenever I'm typing in people's names, it goes to a blue screen. Oh, okay, there is somebody here, because their phone's going off. That's cool.
If you can't keep up, you're straight out of luck.
At least everyone is mature now, and then, well, most people. Okay, Clipper, let's not go that far. I can't send you a requesty. Alright, yeah. Just type your name in the comments and I'll be able to do it. And that's also cool, because, you know, the person that's been in the house has been eavesdropping in on my conversation for, you know, the past 20 minutes. That's cool. That's wonderful of them.
I look forward to meeting you all. Real close and personal.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, somebody's been eavesdropping in on my conversation, because I know who that is based off the ringtone. Has been eavesdropping in on my conversation for the past 20 minutes. That's wonderful. Rip Clipper, that might be very awkward. Not really awkward, it's just, you know, kind of one of those things that, you know, it would have been nice if they would have said, you know, hey, I'm here, whenever I would have asked if anybody was here.
Let's go this way.
But yeah, because of that, though, I'm going to be ending the stream because they're talking on the phone right now, and I'm trying to do everything in my power to not make it to where their conversation is heard on live stream. So yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream here after this game, no matter how quick this game is. Because I can hear them as if they're talking in my ear right now, and they are a whole floor down from me. So that's wonderful. Well, that's rude. Yeah, well, you know, they have a right to be here just as much as I do, but, you know, it's kind of well known that I stream at the same time every day, so I don't know why you'd be here now.
Taking fire! Reloading.
Let's go ahead and go here. Go ahead and go here. Ow! Alright. But yeah, that bit of footage there that you just saw is part of the reason why I think the R99 is a pretty darn good weapon, because it is pretty good at mid-range. It's not bad.
We've got company.
Nice, good stuff. It would have been nice if our crypto would have actually came over here and helped and not just sent us drone. Would have been nice.
I gotcha.
I'm just kind of trying to cover this guy right now. That's basically all I'm trying to do.
They're not getting back up from that.
Nice work.
Oh, jeez.
Need a medic.
Got it. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die here. Okay. Well, now the stream ends. No, I'm gonna play this game out still, but I am gonna be ending it slightly earlier today, that's for sure. Oh wait, why did I just do that? Let's go here. Alright, and then we're gonna heal up right quick. Well, there should be a response. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but, you know. Oh well, my batteries are running low anyways, lol. Hey, I mean, you know, you gotta do what you do. I mean, you can charge your phone while you're watching this, you know that, right? Like, you know, there is pass-through charging, that's the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to, I was trying to res my own teammate. Oh jeez, my gun's empty. Got it. This has been a pretty crazy game so far. 2 teams. It's
Thanks. Good looking out.
gold backpack. Thank you for not taking that, Crypto. He's at least good in that respect. He doesn't actually come and help us fight when he should, but you know, he at least didn't steal my body armor. Alright. But yeah, this is what happens when I get an R99 early game. This is why I love the R99 so much. I would love to have gotten that L-Star earlier, but at this point, this R99's been treating me so good, I can't switch it up now. I do love the L-Star though. It's to me, it is better in some ways than the R99 because you can because you don't have to reload, so you can shoot a whole lot and then back off the fight right quick. Oh yeah, well, yeah, just pick up that body shield. It's good in that respect that, like, it's good for fighting, backing off, and fighting again. That's what it's good for. 'Cause it's not quite strong enough, at least every time I've used it, it's not been quite strong enough to be able to drop somebody in one burst. You've got to burst twice. And because of that, I'd rather have the R99 where you can just empty a mag and it'll kill them. So yeah. There's a bunch of sniper stuff all around here. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, he's getting in a fight already. No. I'm in bed and don't want to charge it. Well, I mean, you gotta plug it in before you go to bed for the night. Because then tomorrow, if you don't charge it while you're sleeping, then tomorrow your phone will be dead by the time you wake up, so, you know. And I'm assuming, like most kids, you want to use your phone in school when you should be listening to the teacher anyways, so I mean, you need that phone to be charged.
Let's go this way.
But I'm assuming your charger doesn't reach to your bed, is that what you're saying? And you don't want to get out of bed and watch while it's charging? Is that basically what you're saying? We already went down there, why are you going back down there? We're running in a big circle right now. Oh, right there, right there. Oh, jeez. Ow. Oh, they're running up this way. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and finish her off right quick. Now, where is... Question is, where is this Revenant? Right here. That's where the Revenant was. I got him. Alright, let's go here, 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 here. Oh yeah, that's another reason why I love this skin though from this battle pass. Like, a lot of people don't like this skin. I like any skin honestly in this game that changes up the entire way the gun looks, but not only that, I also enjoy it because of the fact that the iron sights are changed, and because the iron sights are changed, it actually makes it easier to shoot this gun with iron sights. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I love this this skin on this gun. There's literally one light ammo. There's literally one, and this guy told him it was there. It's like, come on, man. That's not gonna help him out. He said he needed light ammo, not one light round. That's all you gave him. I mean, given I did take some of that light ammo, so you know, but I just wouldn't have even told him it was there. I'd have just been like, yeah, we're just gonna pretend there's no light ammo here, because there basically isn't. It's also weird because one of the guys is watching me. It's a bit strange. I would think he would want to go ahead and start playing the next game because he's dead now. But because every team we've fought, we've killed the entire team. So don't know what this guy's doing. Also, I'm gonna go back into a corner right quick and read you guys' comments. Sorry. I mean, it's been like 3 fights in a row pretty quickly, so I haven't been able to catch up with the comments here. Jeez, really? Oh man, I wasn't gonna. Yep, there's a guy over there, that's for sure. Alright, are we on single fire? Now we are. Let's pop some shots in him. At this range, if we can. Alright. Hey, there's a cargo bot. Alright. Apparently I need a real sniper for this range so I can actually determine range.
Want some more?
Oh jeez. Alright, are we going over there or no? Like, what are you guys trying to do here? Like, from this range, I'm hitting them, but you guys aren't even taking shots. So, what are we doing here, team? Alright, apparently we're pushing now, because that's a brilliant idea. But that's what they want to do, so that's what we're going to do. And sorry, like I said, I'll catch up on your comments. Right when I go to wrap up the stream, I'll read everybody's comments and make some statements, and then we'll call it a day.
Smoke out.
Someone else is over there.
But there's 8 squads left. We shouldn't be pushing this fight, but they wanted to, so yeah. That's what's going on now. Switch here. It just seems like it's just the one Caustic left, that's it. Oh, he's right in that corner, right there. Oh, I stole that damage, that's bad. Alright. Got him. Alright, we're going here. Oh, I know. Here. Here. I got a healer, I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. It's not gonna go off fast enough. I'm dead. I was too aggressive. I'm sorry, guys. And they're not coming back for me either. Alright, well, while we're crawling towards them, because that's the best I can do, I'm going to go ahead and read your guys' comments. Let's see. The stream's very, very early. Wake up in the morning. I mean, if you wake up early in the morning, I don't think I've ever woken up early enough in the morning to actually get my phone charged in time before I go to do something else that I would need my phone for, you know what I'm saying? Alright, well, I'm gonna get to stay in the game. I didn't think I was, but you got my box, so that's cool. Alright. Well, that's the closest respawn point? Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep reading here. To get some revision done, I also need to watch some TV program. Hey, I mean, you know, to me, it's funny that that's the way education's gone. It's like, we're not going to teach you what you need to know anymore. We're just going to tell you where to find it on YouTube. That's part of the reason why college is pointless right now. I'm just saying, like, half the time, I can't tell you the amount of times that the thing I've been told to go look at and, like, research or whatever has been on YouTube. And, like, the teacher didn't teach it to me. I went to and found out the information by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, like, with Khan Academy, if you're trying to learn math, I mean, honestly, college is pointless. Basically, that's all I'm saying. If you have to go to college to get your degree, so for instance, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to, you know, do stuff like that, then, you know, go to college, because there's no other way to do it. But if you want to do anything else that you might not need a college degree for, don't go get a useless college degree. Save your money. I thought your teammate fell in lava. Nah. We aren't allowed to take our phones to school unless we sneak it in? That's pretty crazy. I mean, what do they expect you to do after school then? Like, unless you can drive, how do you get in contact with your parents? Like, say, for instance, you have to stay after school for an extra hour because you got detention or you want to study. How are you supposed to do that and let your parents know? Or are they just forced to sit outside of the school for an hour while you study? Like, you can't call them and say, hey, you know, Susie and I are spending an hour after school, we're going to study because we're, you know, worried about this test. Like, can you just not call your parents and tell them that? Or do you have to, like, go to the office and make a phone call? It's a bit crazy. I don't know. Like, I get phones are a distraction, so I get why that's a thing, but at the same time, like, you know, giving kids phones happens for a reason. People actually need phones nowadays. Just saying. Also, am I getting ready to die to storm again? I think I'm getting ready to die to storm again. Like, I can't loot this stuff. I have to run this way. This is a very bad situation. I can't even help them. This is very unfortunate. I'm just trying to find any gun. Oh, they picked up the devotion out of that care package. That's cool of them. Lucky you. I'm glad you you were able to get that piece of technology and weaponry that I have no way to counteract right now. And I have no spare ammo. Hey, I tried to provide some cover. You should have came over when I did that. Relax. There's nothing I can do to help you with 10 more rounds. Hey, there we go. We got some more light ammo. Okay, maybe there is something I can do. Yeah, alright, one of them got over here. So let's provide some more cover fire if we can. That is gonna be the goal right now. Alright, we're all over here now, so the following player has added you to a group. Oh geez, not this stuff again. I'm in your lobby? Alright, cool. I really need to kill these people because I need their loot. Because I have not that much loot. If that is not painfully apparent so far. Whew. Ouch. Oh, jeez. No! No! I had to push! Come on! Team, what are you doing? You saw me pushing. Come on now. Alright. I think this game is about over anyways, because these teammates don't seem to have an aggressive bone in their body. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and keep reading comments. Question. Your batteries are not in the morning when you have like 10 or 5% before at night. Yes, my phone does, but that's also, so, as far as, hey, what's going on, Tyler? As far as your phone dying over the middle, like over the night when you have 5 to 10%, if you want to try and get it to not do that, just turn your phone off, like completely shut it down, or just turn it on airplane mode. The reason why it dies over the middle of the night is because it's usually that's when your phone, if you have an iPhone in particular, it's going to do app updates during that time, or full phone updates during that time. That's usually what's going on. It's, on top of the fact that, like, you know, if you have like interference, so like say like a helicopter flies by over the middle of the night, and it's got some sort of radio equipment that makes it to where your phone can't get signal for a period of 30 seconds or whatever, then your phone's going to spend energy trying to reconnect to a cell tower. It's basically what it is. Like, you know, stuff like that is what drains your phone over the middle of the night, even though it had 5 to 10% and you're not using it. That's why. But yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, this guy, you've got it here, because I usually switch my phone off and it's fine in the morning. Yeah, if you completely power down your phone, that's how that works. But I don't, because I don't know if I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, so I don't want to have to power on my phone. Like, sometimes I just wake up at, like, I'll go to bed at 10 and then wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning for no reason. Like, you know, times like that, it's nice to, you know, have your phone to play some music or listen to a podcast for a few minutes while you're trying to go back to sleep, you know? At least that's what I normally do. But who knows, you guys might not be big podcast people, so. And then aimbot. I mean, I don't know if that guy had, like, aimbot, but he was definitely good. I mean, the thing is, it's all skill-based matchmaking. So, also, this person has had, like, 3 of her ultis go off. It's 2 squads left. What are you doing? You've got to push them. This is what I was talking about. Whenever I said earlier, these people don't have an aggressive bone in their body, they really don't. It's them in this squad of 3, and you have them in your sights, and you have high ground, and they're not pushing the fight. I don't understand. Like, what are you two trying to accomplish? Are you trying to outlive them? Because there's a door, and there's 2 levels to the building they're on top of. So that's not how this is going to work.
We're inside the next ring.
I really don't understand what these people are trying to go for. But, I mean, see, this is what I was talking about. I said a game usually takes 15-20 minutes. We're at 21 minutes right now, but that's also because, I mean, this is the last 2 squads. This should have been, let's be completely honest, this should have been a 1-minute fight. And yet, this is taking them, like, 5 minutes to finish this fight when it's the last 2 squads, to be fair. So, if this was a normal fight, and these were normal people playing this game, you're talking about this would have been a 30-second fight, but they've drawn it out for, like, several minutes, so. And then what's going on, Janny K? That's why you don't play with randoms. I know, but the problem is that I haven't been playing Apex Legends a lot. I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile, and so most of the people that I used to play with have squatted up with other people, and also I didn't get on until later in the day, so especially with that being the situation, they're definitely going to, most everybody was already squatted up, basically is what I'm saying. But yeah, I wouldn't play with randoms if I didn't have to, but, you know, it happens, it happens. No, you are dead, I know. I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about. You have high ground. How are they not winning this fight? Like, I really don't understand how they're not winning this fight when they have the high ground. They're both dying. And they have no shields. How were you not more well prepared? I had no loot. So all of the loot was for them to take, and they don't have any shields. Like, man, you just can't control randoms, man. The randoms will always be, unfortunate. Like, they have no shields, they have no heals, but yet they're gonna try and wait for the circle to close, and they're gonna try and, I guess, get in a healing battle. I think that's what they're going for, which is smart if you have heals, but they've already said they need shields and stuff, so they don't have heals. Yep, they're gonna die right here. Crypto is still in his drone, so instead of actually fighting, he's gonna die. And I called it. Told you. Alright, well that's the end of that game. I'm gonna finish reading your guys' comments and then we're gonna end the stream here. Sorry, Jenny K, I know you just got here, and I know we've got 5 people that just got here and stuff, but, you know, I gotta go. That random love, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. So, I kept up with their damage, got 7 kills, and was dead for almost half of the game. At least a quarter. The time shows a quarter. But, you know, during that time that my respawn didn't time out, that's only the time that my respawn was timed out. So I was dead at least half of this game, and I kept up with their damage. That's sad. That is really, really sad. Just saying. Alright, and then, school say completely, YouTube says, yeah, they don't want you playing on your phone, basically. Yeah, you have to go to the office and make a phone call. That's what I was saying, but that's like, I don't know, that seems like a lot. Like, oh, I have to walk all the way to the other end of the building to make a phone call because you don't want me to have my own phone here. I don't know. School, main reason why they got a heart attack and died. No, but that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, it's kids have phones for a reason. It's so they can call their parents when they're at school. Like, I don't get that whole conversation. Just doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, here's the thing. Worst case scenario, what they should do is just say, yeah, you can have a phone. Just make it a flip phone. Just say you can't have anything other than like just a basic old generic phone. So all I can do is make phone calls, do text, and that's it. Like, just make it an old school phone, and then they have no way to play games on their phone. Like, I don't know, just say you can bring in a phone. Like, I don't get saying no phones. Just say that you can only have a dumb phone, a non-smartphone. I don't know. That seems like an easier solution than just saying no phones at all. I don't know. Said I had some type of aimbot. Oh, they were saying you have aimbot. There's my house. So if they said, well, I get them saying that because my thing is, like, if you guys see me play on the computer, my aim, I feel like, is better. Like, the ability to mitigate recoil on a mouse is way better than you'll ever get on a controller, but the problem is I feel like I can't flow. Like, my movements don't flow as much on PC. So, like, if you look at, and I think that's the way, like, if you look at multiple streamers, whenever they play on a console, it's more of a flowing motion to the gameplay, which is nice for me, and I enjoy that. That's part of the reason why I haven't switched to another game, is because a lot of other games don't have that type of flowing movement. And then if you go to a PC streamer, they don't have as much flow as you can see in a console streamer have, but their aim's on point, which makes them better. But I don't know, that kind of flowing movement, just it's hard to get away from for me. That's part of the reason why I've continued to play this game for so long. Oh, the game itself said you had an aimbot installed. Well, I mean, if you do, then I'd understand why they'd say that, but at the same time, a lot of these games have anti-cheating software, and if your PC has some weird lighting software, that could be what's interfering with it, because I've had that problem with a different game, where supposedly that was the issue. That's what I was told was the issue. That might be the issue. I don't know. That's why you don't play with randoms. Are you downloading from EA or Origin? Origin. Yeah, sorry for that. I have space. Just needed to eat fast. Yeah, no problem. I know you're in a party too, so I'll jump in that party after this. But again, I'm just gonna try and wrap this up right quick. Duos, sure. I'm fine with hitting up a duos or two. There is some other stuff I'm gonna have to jump off and do after I end the stream before we play a game, though. Just fair warning. Change mode, bro. All right, will do. Let's go ahead and I'll switch it to duos right here. Here you go. We got it. I got it. You fine? Alright, catch you tomorrow. Hopefully Far Cry won't mess up. Let's hope not. I'm probably going to, if I remember, I'm gonna try and boot it up tonight before I go to bed. Also, quick question, PP, you're in the Discord along with a few of these other guys. If you could send me the name of the software that you said yesterday in the stream, I forgot to write it down. I'm pretty sure. I'm checking my notes here. Yeah, I didn't write it down. So if you could come in the Discord and comment the name of that program that you were talking about, I would love to try and mess around with that film editing software. So I can't play Apex, the editor. Yes, that's what I was talking about. PP and then Tyler. So I can't play Apex. You might be able to. It's just that level of software issues. I'm a hardware guy. I don't know software to save my life, so that's above my my level of knowledge. But I'm sure there's a workaround, Tyler. I'm sure you'll be able to find something. But yeah, all right. That's been an hour and 8 minutes, so that's longer than I normally stream. I'm going to cut it off there. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Peace.